I honestly, if it was me and I was starting in crypto right now, I would probably do a 50% allocation of my funds to Bitcoin. And the other 50%, you could do whatever you want. You could do 100% to Bitcoin. You could do, but I would do, if it was me, 50% into Bitcoin. And the other 50% I would do across different types of altcoins, if you guys want to do something like that. Algorand is a really interesting play. A lot of risk and a lot of reward. And I'll tell you what the risk for Algorand is. And I'll tell you what the reward for Algorand is. The risk for Algorand is nobody's paying attention yesterday. Nobody was paying attention today. And it's possible no one's going to pay attention tomorrow. And if that happens, Algorand will never get any traction. Doesn't mean it's not going to go up. It's just not going to get traction. However, if it does get traction, you will be rewarded. Algorand never had a bull run. It never had a massive spike up. And it is due for a spike up. So that is a really big risk versus reward play. Hedera is a really good play for me because Hedera is, I don't care if people are going to hate me or not. And I don't care about this whole centralized, decentralized debate anymore because that's a false statement. Nobody cares about that. Hedera is leaning towards institutional clients. Hedera is leaning towards enterprise-grade solutions. And while all cryptocurrencies talk about that, all blockchains, DLTs, DAGs talk about that, Hedera HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph is like literally the only cryptocurrency that's actually leaning towards it. It's literally being used every single day. Every single day, Hedera Hashgraph is being used by enterprise-grade solutions. It's a fact. So if I had money, I would put my money into Bitcoin and risk versus reward Algorand. And Hedera is doing really big things. Besides for that, ICP is a very interesting play. I believe also Quant is a very interesting play. And there's other interesting plays. But yeah, that's what I would do if I had crypto, if I got into crypto right now. Most of my crypto is locked up into Algorand. If there is a huge spike, I am most definitely going to spread out my bets between a couple of other cryptos. Oh, XLM. XLM is a very interesting thing. So is XRP. Both of them are micro payment processor. They can process higher amounts, but they're essentially micro payment processors. And it's a good play. I don't think XLM is ever going to go to the moon. And XLM for me is more like a stable coin, essentially. I don't have anything bad to say about XLM, but there's nothing special. Like they don't really do too many things. And the strength of XLM is the same strength of XRP. The actual technology is not amazing. It's basic technology for blockchains, basic. The TPS, the basic smart contracts, things like that. The meat and potatoes of XLM and XRP is their network. Their global networks, their payment networks. So that's the strength. But I don't have anything bad to say about it. With Algorand, I am quite afraid of Rand Labs leaving. How many algos did they receive? How many are... I'm with you. I have no idea. Algorand has a lot of problems. And it sucks. It definitely sucks. I could say at this particular point in time, I regret my Algorand investment. And anybody that bought in cannot say they don't regret it. Everybody does. I'm not saying it's a bad project. I'm not saying the fundamentals suck. I'm not saying the technicals suck because Algorand is amazing. But obviously I regret it because it shouldn't be down this much. And they have so much internal beef. And when Voy launches, it's going to be essentially Algorand without Algorand Foundation. Same exact technicals. And I'll be buying a lot of Voy because I do think the Algorand Foundation fucked up Algorand. And who else is to blame? You know? Who else is to blame? Bo Rabbit, what's goody, baby? Also, if BitTorrent got bankrupt because of Algo, the question is who is next on the SEC list and if they will also go after cryptos like Hedera or anybody else who has management in place. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I have noticed also very bullish news. At the next block, they announced that they will be doing a decentralized. Who gives a fuck? Like, honestly, what is that going to do? Who cares? Honestly, who cares? Well, how does that help anything? At the end of the day, you need adoption. You need people to use your chain. That's why I'm bullish on Hedera, because the governing council members are the reason the chain is going. The DLT is going. So you're going to get decentralized relay nodes. Who gives a fuck? Every crypto is centralized and decentralized. Let me explain. Any crypto you give me, 99% of them, you can argue that they are decentralized or centralized depending on your viewpoint, depending on your side. So with that said, decentralized relay nodes, that's good, but that's not going to make the price go up. What's going to make the price go up is not fucking up a perfect opportunity with FIFA. And what's going to make the price go up is not spending $15 million on Stacy's Bike Club. Yeah, I said it. Any Quant updates? I don't really have any Quant updates. Quant does what Quant does. Quant is a very unique case, and that's why I like Quant, because Quant is also for businesses. Quant is an operating system, much like Microsoft Windows for PCs. Quant Overledger is for blockchains. And what happens is Quant already is integrated with 10 different blockchains. I believe Polygon, Ethereum, Avalanche, Bitcoin, and a couple of others. And you have this overledger system that connects to all the blockchains, and you can build on top of that private and public. So, for example, JP Morgan Chase has a blockchain. Most people don't know this, but Chase definitely has a blockchain. Chase's blockchain is a private blockchain, but Chase's blockchain that's private can connect now through Quant Overledger, interoperable to any one of the blockchains that Quant is on. So Quant is a very interesting play. I like Quant a lot. And their founder, Gilbert Verdian, is 100% about the business. That's it. So Quant is very, very interesting. I like Bitcoin. I like Algorand, Hedera, Quant, and ICP. The reason why I like those projects is each of them do something very unique. Yes. I regret I bought it 36 cents, but that's life. Yeah, 100%. I was buying DCA down. I don't know what my price is, honestly, to go in. It's probably close to like $1 range. And yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks because right now the price of Algorand should be 70 cents. And we got fucked. And everybody, the whole community is on this hopium trip, talking about technicals and fundamentals. Bro, technicals and fundamentals don't always win. The truth of the matter is Jess needs to make crazy marketing and public relations and partnerships. I don't see Jessica being able to land a Fortune 500 company to work with Algorand because of this SEC lawsuit. So I think we kind of fucked. Yeah. I've been buying more Quant. I like Quant. I like Quant right now a lot. Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to pick which one I like the most. Quant has an extremely good use case, and so does Hedera. I probably like Quant and Hedera at the top if I had to pick. Because Quant and Hedera are going after businesses, right? Like they have an actual use case. People are using them for something. I've been buying more Quant. I like Quant a lot. I definitely like Quant. A lot. Let's see. Yo, I like Algorand too. I like Algorand at these prices. I'm just not going to be adding at these prices anymore. I'm done. I was adding all the way down from 30 cents. From 40 cents down on Algorand. But yeah, they can't get no traction. And yeah, they in a really shitty position. And they're going to get a lot of competition from Voy right now. A lot. So I am big on Quant, HBAR, Vechain. So my problem with Vechain is so Hedera does what Vechain does, but better. And Vechain is only about supply chains, essentially. That's what they do. But Hedera does the same thing, and they do it cheaper, faster, and better, from my understanding. So if it was me, and I'm not telling you what to buy, you know better than me, I would allocate Vechain into HBAR because HBAR is doing it with Avery Dennison. They're tracking billions of products. I'm big on ICP, HBAR, XLM, and XRP. I like that. Those are good plays. ICP is a very interesting play. Again, ICP is not a business play for me, but ICP is a very unique play. It has a moat. They're literally making a brand new internet. Bro, a brand new internet. It's really cool. So most people don't know, and this is going to go back to the decentralization versus centralized. There's 3 major cloud companies: Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. Almost all cryptos store their information on the cloud, and they use Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, AWS. Because of that, almost all of these cryptos are considered centralized, if you think about it, right? Because all of it is on one essential company or server. ICP has its own. So ICP's nodes are on ICP Internet. ICP literally stands for Internet Computer Protocol. I am big on algo, still see that it is technically best solution. For example, DeFi is much more efficient than anywhere else. Let me just say it right here. I 100% agree with you. Technically, Algorand is top-notch. Top-notch. Fundamentally, Algorand is top-notch. Top 3 for both. It could be even number 1, right? It's an amazing project. I fucking love Algorand. I just don't like the way it was managed. I don't like the inflationary pressure from Algorand Foundation. And I don't like the internal civil war that's happening right now. And if a lot of the developers are going to leave Algorand, which it seems that they will, Algorand's going to probably go down more. Now, Jessica was hired to do marketing. See, I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. Algorand has a very big uphill battle to fight, because who wants to work with Algorand if there's possibly going to be a lawsuit from SEC specifically for Algorand, because they're naming Algorand a security in the other suit. It's very hard. And Jess was specifically hired for these big jobs, these big promotions. So it's very, very hard for her to do her job, which means that Algorand is going to have a problem. That's my opinion. With that said, I love Algorand. I think John Wood is a stud. I think he's phenomenal. I will never have a bad thing to say about that man. I think he's single-handedly supporting the entire Algorand system. I think, what's his name? From the Algorand Inc., I think the guy's name is Greg, if I'm not mistaken. He's like their lead technical guy. He was on stage with John. He's amazing. Amazing. I think Stacy fucked Algorand big time, many times over. And they have a really big problem going up. And Silvio McCallie, who's an absolute legend in the field, doesn't do marketing, doesn't do tweets, doesn't do public relations. Algorand has a problem. It doesn't matter how good you are if nobody gives a fuck, if nobody knows who you are. For example, I'm fantastic, but nobody knows my channel. I cannot grow my channel for shit. Meanwhile, people that are so much worse than me are growing their channel. Very few YouTubers can talk to me about crypto. I'll talk to crypto all day long, but their channels are growing so much faster than mine. How? Why? Because the technicals and fundamentals only mean so much. And that's kind of what's happening to Algorand. Hey, Adam, are you still big into Algorand? I am still big into Algorand. I probably have more Algorand than any other Algorand YouTuber. I do not DCA anymore. And I will not be buying any more anytime soon. Yeah, but I own a lot of Algorand. A lot of Algorand. So I don't know why he's against our Algorand. I really don't know why he has a hard-on. Like, there's videos, I posted it, where he's praising Algorand, where he's saying Uber can be built on Algorand. Silvio McCallie is a G, and he's against it. I don't know why he has such a hard-on, but I know that there's a lot of congressmen who are really going after his ass and calling for his resignation. By the way, I think it's because of the chair he seats on. Any SEC chair will want to make sure that the rules are followed up. I hope that Gary will be more into clearing the regulation. Yeah, he hasn't cleared shit. For 2 years, he hasn't done anything. It's freaking crazy. You are still as bullish on... Yes, I am still bullish on Affinity. I still have all of my Affinity. I didn't sell any Affinity. I am going to keep my Affinity for the long run. For better or for worse right now, I am staying into Affinity, and I think they're going to have a moment of a bull run in the next cycle. I hope so. They have a real utility. They have a real use case. And it's just a matter of marketing and getting it out there. So, yeah, I still believe in Affinity.